is assessing halal integrity through halal cold storage warehouse adoption at Shah Alam Industrial Area. As you know, my supervisor is Professor Dr. Datin Hayati binti Sharif. Now, I want to present the first part, which is introduction. The background of study according to Isbert Bilken and Nakata 2016. Over the previous several years, the global halal sector has developed at an exponential rate, with food supply alone contributing for 16% of the whole global food industry. Due to this potential expansion, the Malaysia government set out for corporate strategy research, innovation and marketing development, enhancing halal certification productivity and quality, and also promoting Malaysia as a global supplier of halal standard by Abdullah and Oseni 2017. By recognizing that maintaining halal integrity is the most important factor in ensuring the halalness of a product from start to finish, a clear understanding the meaning of halal integrity is very essential by Majid 2019. Next is research problem. The first one is there are some risks while handling the product during warehousing activity, which is contamination of non-halal product. This situation will happen when the halal product being exposed to non-halal product and also can directly threaten the product safety, quality and halal status. Secondly, there is a dearth of halal awareness among the staff as well as comprehensions of the halal concept and ingredients, suppliers, processing and storage to guarantee the status halal integrity of product. This is due to an increase in difficulty throughout the handling process, which has an impact on the product's halal status, especially when it's come into direct touch with non-halal items. Let's continue with research objectives in this study, which are: first, to identify the service quality dimension of halal cold storage warehouse at Shah Alam industrial areas. Second, to study the halal assurance approach in ensuring the safety and quality of halal cold storage warehousing activity at Shah Alam industrial area. And lastly, to assess the most critical halal assurance process involved in the cold storage warehousing that influencing organizations' marketing performance. Moving to the next chapter, which is literature review. First, halal industry concept. According to Aziz 2015, in the globe at large and particularly in Muslim society, the halal industry play a vital role. From day to day, the awareness of halal items, whether food or non-food, is growing. In essence, halal has established itself as a distinct entity that is recognized throughout the nation. Next is halal integrity concept. The halal integrity strategy ensures that the product remains halal throughout the supply chain, free of any activity that might breach halal status, whether purposefully or accidentally, by Hussaini 2016. In addition, according to Timan 2020, before using the halal symbol, a firm must first create a competent halal assurance system to achieving halal certification. This is done to ensure that the halal product holiness and purity which is produced by each individual producer. It is a critical component of company's halal integrity, particularly for the purpose of halal certification. Next is service quality in halal industry. Research done by Putri 2021 mentioned that one of the tools that may be utilized to enhance the service supplies by the service business is service quality. The service provider can detect items that do not fulfill the client expectation by knowing the level of service they deliver. The dimension of service quality in cold storage warehouse in these studies are cleanliness, safety, storage and transport, material cold storage handling, and lastly is ethical practice. Next is hypothesis. The hypothesis was developed as H1 is dimension of service quality in halal cold storage is positively defined by storage and transportation, ethical practice, material handling, cleanliness and safety. H2 is dimension of service quality in halal cold storage is positively related to an organization marketing performance. Next slide, I will present about research methodology for this research. Research design is done through questionnaire and interview and also website, journal and article in form of quantitative method. Meanwhile, the population I will target the manufacturer at Shah Alam industrial area. As for research, a sampling technique will be a random sampling and the data analysis will be using PLSM method. Next, for the expected outcome, first be able to know the service quality dimension of halal cold storage warehouse at Shah Alam industrial areas. Second, able to know a halal assurance approach can be ensuring halal safety and quality of halal cold storage warehousing activity at Shah Alam industrial areas. And lastly, able to know the most critical halal assurance process involved in the cold storage warehouse that influencing organizational marketing performance. Lastly is suggestion for future research. Future studies should focus on the collaboration and integration of halal cold storage warehouse. Collaboration and integration among supply chain participants is critical to ensure the integrity of halal product and the functioning of halal warehouse. Second, future research also should investigate adapting the element of service quality in the halal cold storage framework to other industry contexts such as cosmetic and personal care, healthcare and pharmaceutical. As a result, the current studies finding and consequence may differ since the identified characteristic has been evaluated in the halal food business. That's all from me. Thank you.